All right. Get sound check. Sound check. All right. Looks like we're live.
Present art.
Of course, we had to start the stream with this. So the first shot there was of Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. This is W and his wife. So the dignitaries are coming in, I imagine, in the order in which they were elected. You're watching a live stream of the inauguration of President Trump, 47th President of the United States. This is the rotunda in the Capitol. It's a very nice building, by the way. Those paintings there are originals, and they're amazing. And there's Obama by himself. There's a whole thing going on right now on X about he and his. I'll put it this way: he and Michelle. But I'll leave it there for this.
Presidential Inaugural Committee. Committee co-chair, Mr. Steve Witkoff.
Those portraits are amazing. I just seen them up close in person. They're huge, and they were done several years after the founding fathers. I forget the artist. They'll come to me in a second. The one right there to the right is the surrender at Yorktown. What's that guy's name? I have to look it up. Anyway, guys, welcome to live stream here of the inauguration of President Trump. Welcome, Vince. Welcome. I'm going to tell you guys right now, we are doing giveaways. We'll probably do a giveaway at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and Eastern time. And what's up, Super? I like your handle, Super Coon. I like that. So let me pull up the giveaway while I'm thinking about it right now before I forget. So we're giving away one of these 4 wall builders books on wall builders. The first one is Documents of Freedom, Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and just Washington's farewell address, which, by the way, is an amazing thing he did to not take power when he could have. Bulletproof, fantastic book about an early account of Washington being preserved, spared from surefire death when he was a lieutenant colonel with the British Army during the French Indian War. Second one is a book on the Second Amendment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and the last one is Pastor Christian
take your
Civil
seats.
Government. Let me move this so you guys can see the actual stream. We'll keep that there. But if you want to just put hashtag PCT in the comments, and that will enter you into a drawing. I'll do that right now as a.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please be seated.
one more thing I'm going to show you guys is this is the White House website. As soon as he is sworn in, we're going to do a refresh, and this should click over to the new website, which I'm excited about. I did this in 2016, actually 2017, and it switched over immediately after he said, "So help me God." The website went from Obama right over to Trump. It was pretty impressive. So we'll do a refresh right after the swearing in and see if it doesn't change immediately. And by the way, what do you guys think about Biden giving a blanket pardon to, just about anybody related to the J6 hearings, Cheney, Miley, the witnesses? Incredible. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. There's Justice Roberts, Alito, Mayor Sotomayor, Kavanaugh, Thomas. Was Jackson there? She's in poor health. Jackson's not there. Oh, there she is. Respecting Jolene hit on here around 9 o'clock PST. That would be 11 o'clock Eastern time. Actually, that won't work. No, 12 o'clock. So we'll see Jolene around noon Eastern Standard Time, right after the swearing in or right before the swearing in. So we'll see. So she should be on around 12 o'clock. And we may have other guests as well from the Conservative Take Network. We'll see who comes on. It's a work day for some people, but for me, it's also a holiday. Martin Luther Jr. King. This is the King Jr. Day. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. I mean, the fact that, yeah, it's just going to destroy the credibility of the political process. You have Junior, Tiffany, and Ivanka, and Barron. He's tall. Trump kids. This also happened in 85, I believe, under Reagan. They moved the swearing in to the rotunda as well in the U.S. Capitol. There's Elon Musk. Let's see. If you spot him, pick him out. I just recognize Elon. By the way, guys, this is crazy. So right as I was going to go live, I have two heaters. I have a studio here, which is not well ventilated, and it's ventilated, but it's not heated. And I'll get that resolved maybe this summertime. But in the meantime, I have no heat. I have two heaters going on to my left and under my feet. both of these heaters went out right before I went live, and now I'm absolutely even more so freezing. But a hot beverage. So we'll make it work, guys. But yeah, Vince, you were absolutely right. It's gonna make it easier to investigate because people can just like, whatever, I don't care. I'll testify. But you know, one thing that I saw in the feed today, let me put my Facebook up. Put up here because it's a really good quote from quick. Turn the volume down. Is the volume too loud for you guys? Which is louder, in my voice or the actual feed from YouTube? I'm gonna turn that down. It is. Sounds like my ears. Let me know how the audio sounds in terms of balance. I'm gonna check over here to see. Sound check. Sound check. Okay, that sounds okay, I guess. All right, let me pull this quote up from Jason Whitlock here. It's pretty good. He posted it today. Jason Whitlock, he's got his own, I think he's on the Blaze, I believe. Used to be on ESPN. He said today that this, in terms of the pardons, he said the preemptive pardons, unprecedented, question mark. That's the new standard, question mark. Presidents can hire people to commit crimes with the promise of a preemptive pardon, question mark. This is how you save democracy, question mark. It's a really good point. Obviously, blanket retroactive, retroactive is fine, I guess, but blanket pardons for past and potential, I guess, future crimes. I don't know. They weren't charged for anything, so it would have to be a future crime because nothing's been charged yet. Should be totally unconstitutional, and that needs to be brought before the court system and ultimately codified into law, backed by the Supreme Court, because it's a very valid point. You know, if I want to do something that's dirty, why not hire people to do stuff that's dirty and say, hey, you know what? No matter what happens, it's a federal crime. I'll just pardon you. It's not a big deal. So just do what you got to do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll be quiet.
Former Vice Presidents, the Honorable Dan Quayle, accompanied by Mrs. Marilyn Quayle, and the Honorable Michael Pence.
Dan Quayle he got handed in the debate. I watched that debate. Who's that guy who went against? You guys remember the debate, Vice President debate? It's like Bush, Quayle. What's the guy's name? But anyway, he just destroyed him. Because I knew Ted Kennedy, and you're no Ted Kennedy or something, or you know Robert Kennedy or whatever he said. Made him look like a fortune.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 42nd President of the United States, the Honorable William J. Clinton, accompanied by the Honorable Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Jack Kennedy was Lloyd Benston. Oh, look at Hillary. Her pantsuit and her shoulder pads. Oh, there goes the lady there in the white is the chief of staff. I forget her name at the moment. She is an amazing, loyal person.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 43rd President of the United States, the Honorable George W. Bush, accompanied by Mrs. Laura Bush.
W made it. What are you guys most excited about this administration in terms of the first 100 days in particular, or even today? Is it the J6 potential pardons and clemency? Is it Tom Homan, the borders are going off, and well, what is it? Or is it just the relief of having him back in office? I'm putting up this cabinet here.
Ladies and gentlemen, 44th President of the United States, the Honorable Barack H. Obama.
That's Hussein, guys. It's not Hussein. Also, put hashtag TCT into the comments, and you'll be entered into a drawing. We'll do one right after the swearing in. I'm not gonna delay that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Justice of the United States, the Honorable John G. Roberts Jr., and the Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Susie Wiles is his Chief of Staff. I want to make sure I got that. She's awesome. The space behind the page. And McConey Barrett, Jackson. Breyer.